Madrid fan.
No, on camera.
On camera, it's always Man City.
Things that you're proud because you guys are like the two of you right now. So you're like, I'm taking the L.
I even forgot to say like how United have been acting like a mid-table club, yeah?
Yeah.
Like you saw Daniel James celebrating like that. You saw Rashford and Martial coming, going, what are you doing? Come back. Let's go and step the game. He's going there celebrating against Crystal Palace, like he scored against Barcelona in the Champions League. When they just like, why was the celebration against Chelsea, bro?
Come on,
chill.
Hello, it's our sports show where we discuss about everything sporty. With me, your host, Chris Falanga, and my guests, Issa and Clivet. How are you guys?
Good.
How's
Alright,
been
and you?
your weekend?
It's alright.
It's alright, you man?
It was hectic.
It was hectic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The weekend action,
The weekend action.
Yeah.
Which team you support?
I'm a Madrid fan. Real
fan.
Madrid. Yeah.
Madrid fan. Then in the English Premier League.
I'm not.
What rhyme, bro?
I'm not part of
Nah,
that.
claim your team, man. Claim your team.
No. I don't have any team in the EPL.
No, claim your team.
Oh, wait, okay. I actually thought you are maybe a United fan.
Yeah, I heard someone as well that
Yeah.
United fan. Claim your team, bro. Claim
No.
your team.
Oh, you mean Man City?
Oh,
Are you guys talking about Man City?
United.
No, not Manchester United, but Manchester City.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you know United fan.
No, I'm not.
So why I was wrong?
you sound like a
Definitely,
proud
definitely.
fan. Which is your team?
Arsenal.
You don't sound confident at all. You have
Yeah, well,
past results.
Crappy weekend.
Yeah.
Arsenal,
Okay, talking about
Barcelona.
Crappy weekend. Let's just get to that. I think let's start with the Manchester United match. Yeah, I know you claim not to be a Manchester United, but let me just hear a take on the Manchester United match. On technical, is like, how do they play?
It was a very poor game most of the time. Like everything was the team is still a work in progress, They claim, or I think from what everyone else at the club thinks, they are not a work in progress, but they are, because those players are literally those can't be senior players.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was very shabby.
Yeah, so basically what you're saying is the problem was the players you have.
Yes, the quality
But
of the players.
Manchester United has a lot of money to buy almost any player. But how did they end up with those players?
The market.
The market, like.
It's the market these days.
No, but if
First of all, the players of United caliber are not willing to come to Manchester United because you can see like the whole team structure and everything based on that starting XI. I mean, there's no world-class player that would want to be linked or associated with any of those guys because for sure you're not getting Champions League football.
So in short, you are stuck with the youngsters.
Definitely. Not two ways about.
Let me hear a take on this one.
Well, I feel like United at the moment, structurally, they're a mess. Because you saw what happened with the Dybala deal.
Yeah.
Paulo Dybala was offered 400k.
Yeah.
He still didn't want to join because he can
So
see
basically, he has a
they're
point.
mess.
No one wants to come on Manchester
Yeah.
United.
They're a mess. That's a point. But there was the whole Bruno Fernandes deal. I don't know what happened with that one. I didn't read it properly. But like, it was almost done. He played what people supposedly said was his last game. He cried, everything. The following day, all we hear is the deal was broken down. So I do not know what happened with that one as well.
Yeah.
And another problem I think United made, that yeah, sure, they had every reason to sell Lukaku because they said he did not play well for them. Yeah, sure, no problem with that. But you don't sell a number 9 and not replace him and choose a left winger, Martial, and say, yeah, no problem. He's going to replace him. Somehow never played on the left wing. He's like, what, 24? How many goals does he have? 34 Premier League goals, and he's almost 24. At 24, Lukaku already had 100 Premier League goals. You have to get a serious number 9 to replace a number 9. You don't get Martial, a winger, and a part-time 9. Drag him there and say he's going to start playing number 9. That doesn't work.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one because I think that's the biggest problem they made. They sold a striker, and instead of looking for a proper replacement.
They just picked
they
Martial.
just compromised with the winger.
We'll play with Martial and Rashford instead. Like, did you not watch football last season? You don't see what happened with Rashford and Martial. You just pick them and throw them back. You want to go through that again?
Yeah. Then looking on the bench, I don't think they have enough manpower on the bench.
Yeah.
You know, you can't even look to the bench if your starting XI is already a mess.
Yeah.
So you really can't look to the bench.
Okay, then looking on the players that are still on, they still have big players. They still have players like Pogba, who's an exceptional player. Although this past 2 seasons, rather his entire stay at Man United has never been a productive one, I would say.
He hasn't reached up to the heights that were used to him at Juventus and France. Remember Euro 2016 performance he had against Germany in the semi-final, dribbling past those players to make that assist for Griezmann.
Mm-hmm.
He was brilliant the whole Euro, the whole of 2015 Champions League final, the whole of the 2015 Champions League run for Juventus. He was brilliant. And he moves to United, and we've never seen that Pogba ever again.
So like,
He just disappeared.
What's wrong with the Man U version of Pogba?
I feel like there's a lot of problems with. Firstly, I can say as well, I can't blame mostly I can't blame the system because world-class players develop on their own. They don't always depend on a good coach. A world-class player is going to work hard and develop on his own. Look at De Gea. The whole team is crap, but like pre-2018 World Cup, because he's been a bit of a mess since 2018 World Cup.
Yeah.
He was giving his best, no matter which coach was there, Van Gaal, David Moyes, Mourinho. He was giving his utmost, 100%. He was coming there and giving his best. He was the best player United had. But like since the 2018 World Cup, I don't think a United fan can stand up and talk to me, telling me with full confidence, telling me that De Gea is the best keeper in the world. There is no way you can still have that claim now. There is no way. He's been terrible.
Yeah, and you're still on De Gea. Like, what's up with those mistakes?
I don't know.
You know, because the funny thing that he keeps on conceding goals from the same side.
Near post. He's very, very poor at the near post. He is very, very poor at
Same
the
side,
near
like
post.
every goal he has conceded is always that right side, the near post.
The near post, like every time someone is like Courtois and the nutmeg.
Through the middle.
Near post goals are his biggest weakness, and I do not know what happens if his hands have become slippery. I do not know. Every time the ball just go right under him, right underneath him, like right before Van Aanholt shot, like when Zaha was coming down with the ball, I knew it was going to go in. Once I saw De Gea shifting to the near post, like this is in.
So, do you think it's high time Manchester United decided using their second choice keeper?
I'm not sure, but I feel like mostly goalkeepers decline. Goalkeepers decline very rapidly. Like remember Casillas, he was like one of the best goalkeepers we've ever seen in the 21st century.
Yeah.
Now like half a season, his decline happened within 3 to 6 months. It was all very sudden. By January, he was on the bench. Mourinho brought in Diego Lopez. I don't know what happens with goalkeepers, but all of them, their declines just happened very sudden. They will move from the top and they'll be at the bottom in no time. I feel like maybe it's a mental thing. Maybe he's going through something. Maybe he just feels disconnected from United.
Yeah.
He just wants a new challenge. Yeah, maybe
I think so as well. He does not have like the zeal to play for United anymore, is what I
So
think.
you
Maybe
think it's more like sending a message that I want to go.
Yeah. Because
Then they have to let him go.
the Messi goal, remember the second
that
goal,
was
Messi.
embarrassing.
It's similar to the
It's always the
Fernando's
same
goal.
one. It's always the
Slipped
same
under
one.
his hands.
It's always the same one. if you remember last season, the Shaka, he didn't make an effort.
You see?
He didn't make an effort because he just touched on the ground.
Shaka, the Chelsea goal, Rudiger, only
Everything.
Rudiger shot it. He bounced straight to Marcos Alonso. Was it Marcos Alonso?
Marcos Alonso. Yeah, I'm not really certain, but I think that's Marcos Alonso.
He bumps it straight into him and he just comes and he finishes it.
Then talking about the players, like what's up with them missing penalties? Is that they're not? Man U doesn't have good penalty takers, or they
I can
just
say that.
rely on the same players.
If you look at last season, you can tell that United have a problem with penalties. You would see Pogba. Pogba missed how many penalties he missed last season? 5, 6?
Lord, I think I
He
only
missed a lot of
remember
penalties
him
last
scoring
season.
once, but
Yeah.
it was a rebound.
And like he had, I don't know if it's 10, 11 goals last season, and most of them were penalties as well. But like he misses a lot of penalties. Like I don't know if United are not getting the message, but mentally Pogba cannot be their penalty taker. Mentally, he just does not have that grit that a penalty taker should have.
Okay.
A penalty taker has to be cold-blooded. Look at Balotelli. How many times has he ever missed? Once. One penalty miss his entire career. You have to be cold-blooded as a penalty taker.
Okay, Manchester. I think last week they realized, okay, Pogba is not the best person for penalties. They gave chance to Rashford.
Because
Also
the
messed up.
media, everybody in the Gary Neville, everyone was on Pogba's case. Why did you let Rashford take? You let Rashford take? What happened? Rashford misses again. Did anybody say anything? Everybody.
So
was
next
quiet.
time they have a penalty, what do you think would be the best person? Because Pogba, no. Rashford, no. Who?
I don't even know. It's Manchester United squad.
Okay.
No idea.
Enough about Manchester United. The alleged Man City fan. How do you feel about the game? Because I think, okay, you won, but I don't think you played the way you played with Tottenham. What changed this time?
What do you mean? What changed? In
What
sense?
changed as in, I'm sure you saw the match against Newcastle.
No.
Bournemouth.
Yeah.
Bournemouth put up a fight. I think, in my view, Bournemouth at least deserved a draw. Or even a win, because like the fight they put up, that was amazing. Like what happened? Okay, I saw the Man City made slight changes in the midfield. Rodrigo didn't start. They started David Silva.
Yeah. So okay. So like you said, Bournemouth deserved to win or a draw. It's not about that at the end of the day. It's about the result first of all. Regardless of in
so it's all
football.
about the
Yeah,
results.
exactly. It's very unfair. You might play the best football but still lose. And also, I think it comes down to like the caliber of the players, like how good your players are. So with Man City, I'm sure if you saw, they took their chances compared to like Bournemouth, even if they played better football. So it also comes down to being clinical in certain situations or certain areas of the pitch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still on players. Coming to Kevin De Bruyne.
You mean the best midfielder in the
In the
world?
Premier League.
Yeah.
In the world, yeah.
I think
no problem.
your mom today would say
No
this is on
problem.
Younger. And the guy is on fire.
No problem.
I don't know if he will continue with this pace, but it's doing what he's doing right now. It's quite exceptional. It's
And you
amazing.
actually have to give him a lot of credit based off the fact that he was injured last season. He had like a lot of
I had
injury
United
problems.
fans the whole of last season telling me how Pogba was better because Pogba scored a couple of penalties. I kept my faith that De Bruyne is the best midfielder in the Premier League, and now he's proving it. You saw the assist against Tottenham.
Yeah.
You see, how did he even see Sterling there? He was barely looking there. The whole back line was shocked. So the ball crossed past everybody and straight into Sterling's face. Everybody was shook.
Okay, yeah. Most people like to comparing, as you said, comparing
Bruyne
De
and
Bruyne and
Pogba.
Pogba. Yeah. Okay, mostly they did this last year because De Bruyne was
Bruyne was
injured. Never
injured.
had match game time. Yeah, that's when they started doing this. But like, okay, I think Pogba is a very good player. He's one of the best midfielders in this century, I would say. But at times I just think Man United, they expect a lot from him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would actually agree with you on that. Like every single time, it might not even be he's like fought or anything. Because let's say he'll get the ball further up the pitch, but then the end product doesn't have to come from him. His job is kind of to drive the ball into the opposing half and give that clear pass. He can give that clear pass, but then
The thing is, United expect him to be everything: the ball carrier, creative outlet, box-to-box midfielder, the defensive midfielder, to be everything. And that's just not going to work in a team. Everybody needs to carry their load. Everybody needs to carry their weight. It's not
Exactly.
going to work in a professional football team.
Okay. Now, what do you think would make what makes Kevin De Bruyne better than Pogba?
He's a model professional. Just how I can say Pogba sometimes when he's on the pitch, there's a funny name he's called on Twitter, I call him Jogba. Because sometimes when he's on the pitch and United are not playing, you can see on his face, you can tell like he doesn't care. He just be jogging around the pitch and the team is getting ransacked. Everybody's getting destroyed. When they catch the ball, they're getting pressed to death. He just doesn't care. He's just jogging around. You won't see that from De Bruyne. De Bruyne gives everything from the first to the 90th minute. He'll be running around the pitch, getting the ball, distributing, passing, assisting, everything from the first to the 90th minute. Like that's my number one difference is their mentality. Their mentality. For me, De Bruyne seems more of a model professional than Pogba.
Yeah,
Pogba
I
sometimes
definitely agree with you on that.
Pogba sometimes gives off a vibe like he just does not care.
Yeah.
That's what I get from him. Like he just does not care whether we win, whether we lose. I don't care. He's just jogging around the pitch. 90 professional football player getting like what 350, 400k a week,
Yeah.
and he's jogging around the pitch. No.
So let's get to your team, which is also my team, Arsenal. What happened this weekend?
You
Too
win.
many missed chances. I can start from there. I didn't like the starting 11. Thirdly, David Luiz. I do not even know what to
Okay,
say.
first before we even go any further, like from the starting 11, which changes did Unai make that didn't please you?
I feel like he took too long to make the changes.
Okay.
I feel like Ceballos, you could tell from the first half, was having a mare. He shouldn't have played the second half. He was having a nightmare. Who else? Willock. Yeah, he's okay. He's promising, but he's still a kid. Willock shouldn't have started that game. I can't even say anything about Lacazette or Aubameyang. Lacazette never performs in away games. He's always invisible. So I can't even say it was going to be better if we started Lacazette and Aubameyang was on the bench. Because it's the same thing. Like Aubameyang does not perform in big games. Lacazette does not perform in away games. So I don't know what we can even do about that. So that was
But
the best
if
we could do in
if
front.
Unai started like the two of them on the pitch, what do you think would have happened? Like if you used three strikers, if you used Lacazette, Aubameyang, and Pepe, do you think the results would have been different
Would have
or
been worse. Our midfield would have been eaten alive. Because at least when off the ball, we're playing, I think that was a 4-4-2. 4-4-2 or 4-4
no? It
or
was
4-5-1, I'm not sure, off the ball.
No, I think it was 4-3-1-2.
Yeah. Because I remember off the ball, we're playing a deep block. Like when Liverpool get the ball, everybody was falling back. We're playing a low block off the ball. So I feel like if we start with three attackers who all have an average defensive work rate, we're going to get destroyed in the midfield. Because Liverpool's genuine pressing game. Once you get the ball, it's 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds. They're all over you. They're running all over the pitch. They'll be all over you. And I feel like if we started with more strikers, we would have been destroyed. Remember the 5-0 game? What happened?
5-1. So
Yeah, 5-1 game. What happened?
So on the changes that were made, like where do you think the main problem was? Was it the defense, the mid, or the strike? Obviously, you've made it explicit that the attack wasn't that much.
Like Pepe was very impressive.
Pepe
Impressed
was
everyone.
amazing.
First
Pepe was
left
amazing.
dribble pass Virgil van Dijk in 50 games.
Yeah.
Gave Robertson problems all night. The finishing was a bit off. He was shooting like he won't be short power in his foot.
Yeah.
There was that chance he had where who lost the ball? Was it Milner, where he went all the way from the center of the pitch, dribble past Robertson, went one-on-one, then passed it straight to Adrian's. Everybody was shocked. Like, why would you all that? You did all the hard work, then the easiest part, but just pass it to the keeper.
Exactly. But don't you think? Okay, as an Arsenal fan, okay, I think he's a very good player, and I'm very optimistic that will surely shine for us, for Arsenal rather. Yeah, I think we just need to give him some little time just for him to adjust. Yeah, I think yes, on the part of adjustment, I think he has adjusted pretty quick. Because for me, I expected him maybe to get that good somewhere, match the 10, match the 11, but from the second full debut, I think he's doing fine. Yeah, I think he just needs more help from his other strikers.
He'll
and
be
other
a really
midfielders.
special player. Just needs like more fitness, more games in his body. He will be a really special player. Like you could tell every time he gets the ball, you could see intent in him. He's taking on players. He's driving the ball forward, making passes, making challenges, shooting. Everything. You would tell like he's playing with intent, which is something we have missed at Arsenal Football Club for a long time.
Then
very long time.
Defense-wise, okay. I noticed okay, although we consider some goals, there's some silly mistakes, the handball, so that is a shot, so Matip scored obviously. Yeah, but I think
the David Luiz penalty.
Yeah.
You're not going to pull somebody's shirt with VAR around in this day and age. You're not going to tag somebody's shirt in the box.
But I think compared to last season, particularly the match we lost 5-1, I think the defense for this weekend was a bit solid. It was more solid.
So you said it was an improvement.
Yeah, like the performance overall was an improvement. All we had to do was capitalize on that first half performance.
Exactly.
Like, there's no way you're going to have all the chance against the European champions, miss them all, and expect you get up in the second half and expect it's all going to be peaches and cream. There's no what's going to happen.
So, like this season, do you think Arsenal might finish in the top 4?
There's a possibility, yes. I feel, even though I personally do not like Unai Emery, I feel like he's a mid-table coach. His level is teams like Sevilla, maybe Everton. That's his level personally to me. But like, yeah, I think Arsenal will reach top 4, even though I want Emery gone. That's
Yeah,
my
okay, to
personal
make this match less one-sided, what do you think of Liverpool? How was the performance overall?
First half, they were a bit poor.
Yeah,
Second half, they were quite fortunate, but like it was nothing 10 out of 10, nothing really amazing. Van Dijk was solid as usual. He was all over Aubameyang. He kept Aubameyang the whole night, the whole day. He was all over Aubameyang. But like, I don't think it was something spectacular. It's, oh my God, Liverpool are dangerous. There was nothing special. They were just very fortunate and they capitalized. They did what we didn't do, capitalize on the chances they had.
Yeah, I think so far this season, I think okay, there's nothing like being lucky in soccer these days. But I think this season compared to last season, Liverpool has been quite lucky.
Yeah.
Because compared to what they did last season, I don't think they're putting up the same performance.
Yeah, like their performances are very. You can tell they're being outplayed by other
Yeah,
teams.
it's like teams during the summer took time to read on Liverpool and
Yeah.
see how to work on their weaknesses, which most teams are exploiting now. Everybody, if you've watched all their games in the Premier League this season, everybody is coming through the fullbacks.
Yeah, definitely.
They've realized there are
Yeah,
gaps now.
yeah.
The Aubameyang, Pepe's chances, where were they coming from? Andrew Robertson.
Yeah.
All of them. The game against Norwich, where were Norwich creating the chances from? Andrew Robertson and Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Yeah.
Everybody is realizing that they have gaps in their fullback positions. After who did they play the previous game? Southampton, right? The 2-1 game.
Yes.
After I went 2-1, the chance that Danny Ings almost
Ings,
equalized,
yes.
where did it come from? It came from the fullback position
fullback
once again. Like teams are realizing more and more now that you can get into Liverpool's backline not through Van Dijk because that's a dead end, but through the fullbacks, Robertson and Alexander-Arnold. They're always up front, always trying to create, always trying to cross.
Yeah, I think that's also the same problem we had Arsenal last season. Our centre backs were solid. I would say Socrates. Yeah, although at times he's a bit childish, but I think he's a very good centre back. Yeah, also had backing from Koscielny. He also makes mistakes, but he's very solid. Now the problem came in on the full backs, particularly the right back. After Hector Bellerin's injury, we compromised. We never had the right back. We started using a left midfielder, whom I think now has improved. Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Initially he's a right midfielder. But I think right now he's doing fine as a right back. But like last season it was wild. So like most of the goals that were coming in were from those sides.
And also Kolasinac as well. Kolasinac was terrible.
Okay, Kolasinac. I think he's good. Okay, he's strong. He's big. He also has the pace.
Yeah,
but I think the best
zero
option for him is
technical
playing as a left midfielder rather than a left back.
Left midfielder with his lack of technical ability.
No, but I think because of the pace he has, we can use that. Because right now the only pace we have is from players like Pepe and maybe even Aubameyang, although he doesn't use it mostly, but like Pepe, like we need such players. Football is about pressing. Yeah.
I get your point, but like, I feel like he'd be more useful if we just sold him to Stoke City or something. He's a very useless player. That's my personal opinion.
No, but okay, we don't have to.
I think we need to aim higher than. Anyway, that's the main reason we're saying Kieran Tierney.
Yeah.
That's the main
We
reason.
just hope in 6 weeks.
Personally, for me, he's a rubbish footballer. He needs to jet out of my club.
Yeah. So in the 6 weeks, we'll see how this youngster performs. Yeah. I haven't watched.
Let's just hope his injuries are not chronic, because I watched a few of his games. At Celtics. Looks very promising, but like I heard problems over his injuries. People saying his glass. When he plays well, but like he's usually injured. So I just hope those problems are down to Celtics medical department. Maybe they did not do proper exercises a lot, because hamstring injuries mostly come from having a poor medical team and all that type of stuff. Like look at Eden Hazard. He was at Chelsea for how many years? 4 years. Never had a single injury. Goes to Real Madrid for 2 months. Already has a hamstring injury. Real Madrid signed 5 players? 3 of them are injured already.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, enough of Premier League.
Yeah.
You've been a Real Madrid fan, and obviously, I don't know. Maybe you like, or really like. Maybe you do watch Barcelona. What do you think of the previous match?
The previous match.
I don't know your take on that. That was amazing. The comeback.
Yeah, it was okay. Not amazing, but okay.
Okay.
in my opinion.
So
It
you're
was.
a hater. Okay. No,
I'm not even a hater. It was okay because I've seen them play better. So that's what I'm saying. It was okay.
No,
Yeah.
compared to the first, that was really disappointing.
Yeah, the first half. Also, I think technically, like this guy Valverde, he's not the best of coaches for a team like Barcelona.
Yes. Okay, let's talk more about Valverde. Do you think? Okay, we have already made this. Please, it's not a very good coach for Barca for this season. But what do you think should be the way forward? Should they sack him, or he just needs to re-strategize?
With him, I think the best option moving forward a season or two from now, he needs to get the sack. Because what they're aiming for is Champions League football. Not Champions League, but the title. Sorry. Yeah, the title. And then clearly he can't deliver that. You saw last time out, last season, against Liverpool. A match that they literally had in their bag. They let it slip.
Yeah. They only had to score one goal.
Back to back.
What's your take?
I just feel like he's too pragmatic to be at the top club.
Yeah.
He is a mid-table coach. His level is the team he was at before, Bilbao. Those are his levels. Those are the clubs he should have stayed at. He was never an FC Barcelona type of coach. He's way too pragmatic, and also he's too stubborn. Is what I think. Last season, you could tell that Rakitic was garbage. The whole of last season, if you watch FC Barcelona, you could tell Rakitic was terrible. And also, if he's truly an FC Barcelona coach, he should have known that Jordi Alba, big Champions League away games, is a ghost. He's a ghost. And what happened? Both of those two players in the second leg against Liverpool, Alba gave away 2 goals, Rakitic 2 goals. Both of them gave away two apiece. What happened with Rakitic on Liverpool's second goal? Busquets was right in front of him, gearing for a counter. Messi is open, Suarez is making a run. Busquets shouting when pass the ball to me. He tries to make a back pass to Alba. Alba fails to get the ball. Alexander-Arnold gets it. They run down the wing, cross it in. Cut back to Wijnaldum. It's a goal. 2-0. Second, what happened? The second, I think it was an Alba mistake again. The third one, Alba mistake again. Cuts inside. Shaqiri cross. Wijnaldum goal. Game set. It's back. It's level. 3-3. Fourth goal. The whole team is asleep. Cuts inside. Alexander-Arnold cuts it inside, and it's a goal.
That was last season.
Yeah, I'm giving an example of him being stubborn now.
Yeah, but like now, do you think as based on what you say, do you think they have made an improvement?
I mean, personally, on Saturday they did look better because they played using Guardiola's 4-3-3 template, where they get the central midfielders and they play them a lot closer to the centre forward, so they can build triangles with the left winger and the centre forward, right wing and the centre forward. Yeah, I kind of like that, but I also feel like he won't play like that against big teams. He's not going to play. He only played like that because of Betis, and they're pretty pragmatic, and that was the best way to suffocate them. Because you keep playing triangles around them, eventually you find your way to the goal. And you would tell by like the 30th minute, 40th minute, when Barca get missing that a goal was coming soon. Yeah, I like that, but like if you watch the game against Bilbao, you would see that he lacks tactical flexibility. The game they lost 1-0. He lacks that. The first half, they had what's his name, Raul Garcia and the other midfielder, I don't remember his name. They had them man marking Frankie De Jong, and that did not. If he's truly a tactical mastermind, as some Barcelona fans, some Valverde apologists claim he is, he would have seen that them man marking Frankie De Jong gives Piqué and Lenglet more chance to build out of the back. But he did not see that. He just suffocated the team more. Barcelona went an entire half, like two shots or one shot, and none of them were on target. An entire half. Second half, it brings on what's his name, Rakitic, and it gave De Jong more freedom in the midfield. The balls they were easier to recycle it, but the attack was still blunt because you would see that when they're attacking, the patterns they were trying to move haven't really been rehearsed. Dembele was static in the forward line. Semedo and Dembele colliding in the same line. The ball could not be moved. Left side as well. Alba was overlapping. The winger was that side. Rafinha couldn't really operate well as well. So you could tell there was a lot of mess. There's a lot of mess in this team. It needs a proper tactical manager to solve it. I saw one of the most reliable journalists in Catalonia, Gerard Romero, says Valverde might be sacked by the end of the season and they'll bring in Victor Valdez. So I don't know if that's dependent on results or not results, but it would be, in my opinion, be at least better to give somebody else an opportunity, because at this point I just feel like his time at Barca is done. Thank you for the back-to-back league titles, but it's time to move on.
Something new. Also, a lot of fans. I'm sure everyone was excited with the Griezmann move.
Yeah.
And surely this past weekend he delivered.
World-class player.
Yeah, that was amazing. He scored. I'm sure that's a
Oh,
record.
he was in every
That's a
time.
record. Scoring 2 goals debut at Camp Nou. Yeah. So, what do you think the chemistry would be between those three? Obviously, Messi didn't play, Suarez didn't play, but what do you think the chemistry would be for those three playing on the same pitch?
At the moment, I think Griezmann plays better when he plays in the middle, because we've seen him play in the left wing, and it's the same problem that happened against Bilbao. Him and Alba get collided in one half space, and there's now a problem of moving the ball, moving around. There's a lot of movement issues there, and the play gets collided there. You can see that this hasn't really been rehearsed, and Griezmann really suffers when he's playing out wide, because technically he isn't that good of a dribbler, and he's not really that fast. He's fast, but not that fast. Like a winger needs to be at least very good at dribbling, and at least have some pace on him to get past markers. But Griezmann doesn't have that. Griezmann operates better when he's playing at the 9/10 position. And the problem with that is Messi likes coming into that spot, like he'll drift from wide and he'll come into that spot. Also, Suarez is the 9. So I don't know how Valverde will play. That's what will show people if he's a tactical genius or not. That's what we'll see that from. If they will manage to play all three of them, or if they will not manage to play all three. I don't know. Personally, I think if it starts Suarez, I don't think it will work.
Fun. Do you think Griezmann would be another threat in the next
the Clasico? Yeah, definitely. He's a world-class player, so definitely that's, I don't know if I should say triple trouble for us as Madrid, but we'll see how it goes. But coming down to our team as well as Madrid, it's happening and not happening for us at the same time, is what I can say. So yeah, we just have to see how the season unfolds.
And it's actually been a very, very wild one, a very wild start for Real Madrid. Not just this season, even the most part of last season. Most part just after Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah, after Cristiano leaving, relegated in the Champions League. Domestic-wise, they're not doing well. So what's the way forward? Because as we thought,
I would actually like to know, what are your thoughts on Zinedine Zidane as a coach?
As a coach?
Yeah. What are your thoughts?
I feel like he's amazing sometimes, but sometimes he gets lucky.
Yeah.
That's exactly how
like when he's amazing, the individual brilliance in his team, Modric, I feel like he's amazing. But then when it's going down, everything will go bad.
Yeah, like you can tell he's just lucky sometimes.
Yeah. So as a Real Madrid fan, what do you think of the signing, the striker? Okay, Luka Jovic.
Yeah,
I've watched that kid. I can say I'm not really. I don't pay much attention to Real Madrid, but I think Luka Jovic is an excellent striker. Like I've watched him
definitely.
In the Bundesliga.
If you look at his stats, he's been brilliant.
But how come Zidane is not using him more often?
With Madrid, I've noticed this problem from a while back. It's that when you get these young players in, because I think Jovic should be only about 20 or 21, around that age. They got Benzema around that time, and they don't really develop you they let you play out from the bench, which is like a hindrance to your development. Because at that time, he's like hot right now, like Jovic, coming off that season and everything, he's like really good. He should be our number 9. So, and also, I feel like Zidane has that thing with Benzema, because they are both French.
Algerian.
Yeah, and originally Algerian. So I think there's that, because he really likes him. You can tell.
Nepotism.
Yeah, there's a bit. You can say that.
Okay. Enough of these European teams. Then one last thing. I think we should also acknowledge one thing from a team from our own country, Green Eagles. Is it CAF? Yeah, I'm sure, guys. Yeah,
it is.
Yeah, none of you guys watched that match, but let's just acknowledge the fact that what they did was amazing. Personally, I'm not a Green Eagles fan. I'm a Cowboys fan. Yeah, but we need to acknowledge that was amazing, beating Pirates. at home. That was really amazing, and we just hope they proceed to the next level. And also,
Where are they now?
sorry,
Semi-finals?
I'm not really certain. I just watched the match. Honestly, like I don't follow it that much, but from what I saw, I think I'll be following match. I'll show some consistency. Yeah,
The
because
only
that was
African
amazing.
team I follow is TP Mazembe.
No, we have to show some patriotism, man.
Yeah, that's from my own country. So, yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. But like for us, like for me, I have to show that. So, in fact, actually, this coming week, this coming week, the Zambia Super League, kicks off. I'm not really certain, but I think the first match is with Kaisa and Quidco. I just hope you guys watch, so like we can at least.
I'll give it a chance.
Give it a chance. Man. That's it from us, guys. I hope you tune with us next time. It doesn't get more sporty than this. Also, don't forget to comment, like, share, and obviously you have to subscribe to this so that you don't miss any of this. Yeah. So that's it from me, Chris Falanga, Issa, Clivet. We are out. Stay sporty.
Yeah, like the last part where it's supposed to be like a blooper. Where I was laughing, I was like, see you, check your, yeah. You make it like it's over. Like, you know when the lights go off on Al Jazeera, right? And then they're just talking, yeah. Just make it like that. Just make it like zooming out or something and just ends there.